Okay, we're back on the deck with Rebalance with Nick and Nam. And my next question for the girls is, what problems has Rebalance helped you solve? And I know for Nick and Nam, I know that a big one for them was way back when they used to rely on exercise basically alone. And I wouldn't say maybe they overtrained, maybe at times they did, but they relied on exercising more and exercising more and exercising more to try and get to the results, rather than focusing on all the behaviors that are in between your outcomes and where you are now. So talk to me about that. Who wants to go?
Oh, I'm happy to go. I absolutely went through that. I just thought that if I trained and trained and trained, I'd be, burning off what I'd be eating. I didn't ever think that I really ate overly badly. Hence now, though, I've worked out that I certainly could be doing a lot better.
Can always improve,
Always improve. But I would be doing double sessions. I would train morning and then go back and train in the night time. I just did not stop. I wasn't getting adequate sleep. I wasn't concentrating on my nutrition for refeeding, refueling. I got injured. I wasn't recovering like I should be. So yes, I definitely overtrained, and it's not a great thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly the same. I'd go to training, then I may go for a run, go for a swim, and I also thought that was the right way of doing things. The more training you do, the better it was, and you have to eat less because you have to control your calories. I thought all carbs are bad, just stay away from carbs.
Well, I was the opposite. I thought carbs were the bomb, and I was like low fat, high carb. I was scared of fats once upon a time. Fats weren't great.
And I also just totally ignored my sleep, and no wonder I was tired. I was just tired all the time because I was just doing all those wrong things.
Yeah. So that's an important point that what Rebalance specializes in is behavior change. So between where you are now and where you want to be, whether that's a leaner body, more energy, better performance, better mindset, whether you want to drop weight, whatever it is, there's a whole bunch of behaviors in between that and where you are now that just need to be practiced deliberately and repeated for long enough so they turn into habits, and the habits will eventually get you those results automatically. And that's exactly what Rebalance does, and that's I'm glad I've been able to help you with that, girls. That's just one example. Is there anything else, any other kind of solutions that would bore you? Whether it is talking about fallacy versus fact. You hear so much on social media, you hear so much from secondhand information, and before you know it, you're confused. And you don't know whether to train more, eat less, eat more, sleep less. Have you had any other?
I think we both kind of mentioned that briefly, just in that last little blurb. Where, Nam was saying that she was, scared of carbs, but yet I was scared of fats. So whatever you were listening to, it was something so opposite to what I was listening to, but it was all fallacy. It was like, and Rebalance has just been this massive myth buster for us because we've now worked out that a combination of all is a great thing, and you alter and change it to suit your own personal needs and goals and body type and
get your balance.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, there's a little pun. I personally went through a phase of being so obsessed with my macros that went onto my plate that I was not able to concentrate on anything else. I was so obsessed with my food intake that all the other things in my life were starting to fall to the wayside. And because I was getting frustrated and confused, I became more and more obsessed with trying to find the answers, And I just remember way back when I just was lost. I'd lost my way. I didn't know I was overtraining. I was concentrating so much on what food I was going to put in my plate and couldn't work out why I wasn't getting any results and why I was getting tired, why I was getting those 3 p.m. crashes of the afternoon where I just got home from work and got my daughter home from school and just went, I don't want to move now, but it's 5 o'clock, quick, got to go train, and then and that's all I concentrated on, and you can't live life like that. That's not a balanced life, and I'm certainly so pleased that Rebalance has come into my world so then I can find that balance again, because I was totally lost my way.
And I was all of that plus I was just looking for the quick fixes. I just wanted those results right now. I just wanted to be able to drop the body fat, and I just had this image in my head, and I just wanted to get there. And I was just trying everything out there in the world. And I remember when we had our first call, Jimmy, and you said to me, all right, I want you to go away and write down everything that you want to work on. And I did, and it was like this huge, massive list. And I said, I want to do all of this right now. let's do this. And you were like, no, not all of those at the same time. So let's pick 3 things that you want to work on right now, and we'll work on those. And then the next month, when we had our next call, we'll go on to the next 3 things, and then keep working on those behaviors. So it wasn't just all about the food and the training. It was about sleep and other lifestyle factors. That's right, recovery, so much more.
Yeah, that's awesome.